live yet. I was like, why is it not refreshing? Come on, YouTube, refresh already. And then yeah, we're live now. Thanks everybody for coming in. Smash that like button on the way in if you could. We're gonna have a real hoot nanny tonight. That's how I'm gonna refer to this show, hoot nanny, a hoot nanny. Um, mm, ooh, I thought my headset was connected to this phone. Give me 1 second here, folks. Take Was any of that live? I don't know. We're here now, though. We're here now. Hopefully the audio's good. I don't know. YouTube's being a real pain in my butt right now. Come on. I want to see my live show, YouTube. Don't be that way to me. There we go. What's it sound like? Spinny Wheel Jones over here. Don't be that way to me. There we go. I don't know. Let's see. Sound like. Spinny Wheel Jones. Audio looks okay. Everything looks okay. Let's get it rolling here. Thanks everybody for stopping in. 29 in the house. Be sure to smash that like button when you come in for me. I much appreciate it. We're trying all this new tonight. YouTube's got this whole new thing we're trying here. So technical difficulties may happen. I got me a new hat today. It says trucker till the day I die, which with these rates will probably be the truth. I have no options to get out of this truck anytime soon with these rates. Um, it's like I don't know my worth. Honestly, I just don't know my worth. Um, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be like that tonight. I'm not crazy about how YouTube is showing this to me right off the bat. I got to be honest about it. Let's see if I switch accounts. What does it look like? Let me go to my Epic Trucking Fails account. See what that looks like. Hope everybody's having a great night. Might have a guest, might not. We got an option for a guest, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, King's Transport's in the house. Number one says, "What's crack-a-lacking, folks? Hope everyone's doing well." Yeah, we're doing good. Um, had a little confusion on a delivery time today. Had me running hard, and then they call me back and say, we're going to schedule that for the next day. So I'm like, that's fine with me. Other than the fact that my reefer unit is absolutely eating me alive in reefer fuel right now. Whoo, let me tell you, them reefer fuels, man. I got a 2012 trailer right now, and I don't want it. I don't want it no more. I couldn't run this during the summer. It's literally $75 to $100 a day to run this trailer. Um, yeah, just don't work for me. Thank you, Killians, for the $50. Thanks for all your help and advice. Always solid. Thank you. I thought about calling you today, but I was playing the phone tag with the brokers and the customers and everybody trying to figure out what time I was supposed to be there tomorrow. Come to find out, I'm supposed to be there midnight. Midnight, not tonight, tomorrow night. Okay, so I turned the wick down a little bit after they told me that because yeah, I was gassing on it a little too much today. Great fuel economy though. Wow, I mean, unbelievable fuel economy. This truck at at 72 miles an hour, excuse me, at 70 miles an hour, because that's the speed limit. At 70 miles an hour, it's turning like 1325 on the RPMs at 70 mile an hour. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It floats. Let me tell you, this truck's a floater. Um, Thank you for coming in, King's Transport. Thank you, Killians, for the $50. I much appreciate it. Call me tomorrow if you're riding. I'll be up in the morning riding, and then I'll be asleep all afternoon because I got a midnight appointment tomorrow. But that is what it is, you know. Um, Skinny Peters is in the house. I got on my safety vest for this one. All right, congratulations on your safety vest. I need a new safety vest. I'll be honest. I like to buy those on the internet though. They're a little expensive at the truck stops. So probably need to order one online sooner than later. Kelly Patterson's in the house. What up, Kelly? Thanks for stopping by. Lolly Sanders says, I hope DIY is here for this one. Yeah, I wish DIY was here for this one. He called earlier. He's running errands right now, so he had some stuff to do. So um, he his fill-in might be here. The DIY coffee mug. I'm here to non-factor your receivables, dumbass. You know, that's what that guy does. If you guys don't know, that's the non-factored receivables hanging there. DIY coffee mug never leaves the house without the unfactored receivables. Kelly's in the house. Kelly Patterson says, currently watching old live action TV series Shazam. I've never seen that. I have no idea what you're talking about. The DIY coffee mug says, oh, I'm ready for a non-factored receivable debate. Anybody want to debate receivables? I'm just saying the coffee mug is here if you need it. Kelly says that show brings back such fond memories. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I have to look into that. Skinny Peters, I'm getting chubbed up for the live show. Damn it, boy. Yeah, damn it, boy. W7 Vader says RFK Jr. for president with Aaron Rodgers as vice president. I hope to God RFK don't get elected. Oh, I'd hate to see them kill another one of them Kennedy boys. I mean, damn, like I feel like if they elect him, they may kill him. I worry about that stuff, you know. And Aaron Rodgers should have took the vaccine. He should have took the vaccine against Achilles heels injuries. Heck, am I on anybody? Oh, man, Kelly Patterson says, I've been doing that too via orange flavored Powerade, orange flavor Powerade and vodka. Ooh, Powerade and vodka. Come on. Duds in the house for the win. Robbie Hanson says $10 says DIY stands with Ukraine. I don't know DIY's opinion on that. He'd have to be here. I can't speculate. CJ Hudson's in the house. Hey now, what's up, my boy? Kelly Patterson says, would you want to live under Russia rule? If so, please feel free to immigrate there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Um, CJ Hudson's asked the question, why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator? Uh, I don't know. I don't even know. That's a good question. Robbie Hansen, Ukraine is a money grab. Oh, well, that's for sure. That's for sure. You know what I think that war in Ukraine's based on? I think that's based on Hunter Biden trying to get away from the Ukrainian mafia. Yeah, that's probably what that is. Or the Russian mafia. Either one. Um, let's see. Hit the like button. Yeah, I already said that. Since per miles in the house. What up, Since per miles says I had to put my D in a fridge after a week in Tijuana. Damn it. Yeah, watch out for them Tijuana girls. They will leave you stinging and burning. You'll need that cream, I promise. I got some. I'll loan you. Um, get a Ziploc bag and I'll squeeze some of that cream out in the bag for you, and you can use it. You can use it at your own free will, I guess. This Trucking Life's in the house. What's up, This Trucking Life in the house? Everybody go check out that channel. Um, I don't know really what you guys want to talk about tonight. I'm just kind of in a mood to just hang out and chill and talk about whatever. If anybody's got any questions, drop them in there. If not, I've always got things I want to talk about. I'm like Mr. Rogers. We'll go to the land of make believe if you want to. Um, you know, um, I don't know. I've had a rough couple weeks here. Trucking's really gotten a certain way, and it's like I guess I always dealt with this stuff, but it's more of a pain when you're not getting paid well. you know, um, I had $800 in detention last week. So yeah, the rails have been coming off the wagon here lately. And it's just the normal stuff. It's just different when you're not getting paid well for it. Y'all know what I mean. Um, Kelly says, not for Joe Blow Ukraine. Ooh. You listen to too much political news. I don't listen to any political news. Um, George Carlin, he really nailed it back, I don't know, about 10 years ago, 20 years ago when he talked about, um, you know, voting don't matter, politicians don't matter, the people with the real money is what matters, and they pick who wins and they pick who loses. Mark Twain said something like over 100 years ago. Mark Twain said, if voting was so important, they wouldn't let me do it. And that's kind of how I look at it. Um, I've said this on here many a times, and I've actually heard other YouTubers, fake trucking, take it and run with it. But voting is just a way to get, it's like a roll call for jury duty. If you want jury duty, go vote. And if you don't want jury duty, don't go vote, because that's basically what that comes down to. Um, hey, whatever. Whatever. This freaking life says, politics aside, the money we have sent over there could have housed the homeless here. Oh, it's 50 billion a month. Hell, that ain't enough to do nothing. What can you do with 50 billion a month? I mean, hell, come on. Uh, WSF Invader says, Mr. Cash, when does your, oh, don't call me Mr. Cash. Oh, please. I'm just Cash. I don't want to be a Mr. Cash. That sounds like I'm old and important. Um, WSF Invader says, Cash, when does your crystal ball say the rates will improve? Hey, I told you I had my ball replaced. That was under confidence, strict confidence. If you guys don't know, I had a Lance Armstrong situation, but instead of having a hollow sack, I had them put a crystal ball in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when they say Cash is rubbing his crystal ball, make of that what you will. I promise you this: the curtains are closed. If I'm back there rubbing my crystal ball, it's the thing is closed. Um, Rates will improve probably the end of probably the end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026. Um, Whenever our master and overlords decide that we are allowed to have some money again. Um, you know, I I think we might see interest rates go to 10%. Um, I mean, our government hasn't stopped spending money. That's the problem. If our government would stop spending money on stupid, useless things, like this, that, and the other, and the other, and this. I seen a thing today where this town was going to build a $3 million mental health facility, and they were going to raise property taxes 1.5% to build this mental health facility. And I'm just thinking to myself, that's money that people can't spend on things they need, health care, food, you know, insurance. That's $300 they have to give up because they own a home for a mental health facility, of which, you know, will it do any good? Won't it? I mean, who knows? It's like just $3 million. It's nothing. Just throw it at it. And that's the problem. Our government on the state, federal, local levels cannot stop spending money. So interest rates are going to have to keep going up to keep the inflation down, which means basically they're going to rob me and you. They're going to take our money so the government can keep spending money. Um, so when interest rates go down, you'll see rates improve a little bit. You'll see the economy get going a little bit, but they can't lower interest rates right now. They've painted themselves in a corner, and we don't need a Federal Reserve. That's all a lie, so they can control the poor people. That's all the Federal Reserve does is control the money supply so the poor people don't get none. I mean, if you don't think it's the truth, then just go back and look at history. The Federal Reserve has just created one catastrophe after the other, along with our government. You know, um, so yeah. Jay walks in the house. Why should we house the homeless? My thing is, just stop spending money. Our government just needs to stop spending money for a while. Like, damn, take a break. Um, ES Advantage. I just got a referral. Somebody just come on in with a first name Christopher. Woo, come on, Christopher. You in the club now, baby. Sign it up, make that money. If you guys don't know, I push ES Advantage because I save a lot of money with it. Kelly says housing the homeless who do not want to help themselves as a money pit, also known as the sunk cost fallacy. The only advantage I would see over housing the homeless versus funding a war in Ukraine would be at least the money would be being spent here. You know, I look at everything. How does it help me? You know, and if the flatbedders are pulling flatbed stuff and the drive-in guys are pulling drive-in stuff, that leaves more reefer freight for me to haul. So I'm not saying I would vote for that. Honestly, I would vote for let's give the money back to the people that paid the taxes on it. You know, because they do that in Minnesota. Where I'm from, they like to collect a bunch of tax and then give it away, but they don't give it back to the people. When the government has a surplus in Minnesota, they don't give the money back to the people that paid it in taxes. They spread it out evenly among everybody, and it's like, well, how about the people that paid the tax get their money back? But no. So I'm all for the government just stop taking tax. Just chill out. We don't need to. We don't need to. Feed the homeless. We don't need to house immigrants that come over illegally. We don't need to. Uh, you know, fight a war in Ukraine, Israel. Let them handle their own stuff. That's just me. That's just me. And I got a GED, so you can put what you want into that, Bob. Justin Axford in the house, back on the road. Yeah, $5. Hope all is well. Did you buy them big wide tires, Justin? Justin wants that super single life. 9.5 miles per gallon today, Justin. 9.5 miles a gallon. From Laredo to Illinois, 9.5 mile per gallon, 65, 70 mile an hour, 35,000 in the box. Um, so I'm just saying, them singles are money. They are money. I don't know if this is going to affect anything. Let me turn this on real quick. Um, do do do. Ooh, fuel economy 9.5 for today. I love it. That was for today, by the way. It was like eight something yesterday. Let's see here. How many miles is this for? So the last 1,424 miles, I have burnt 161 gallons for an average of 8.8. So basically, from Laredo to here, I have burnt 8.8 gallons or miles per gallon. So yeah. Not bragging about fuel economy, just saying, if you're gonna get those super singles, they worth it. They are worth it. Ooh, that was bad. Oh, sorry about that one. Uh, everybody smash that like button for me if you could. 72 people in the house, 30 likes. Third day likes. Let me figure out where I was at. Cents per mile says if the homeless would just band together, things would get done. Are you saying we need to start a homeless union? I often said one time when I lived in Nashville, I thought about starting a panhandlers union, and we would unionize all the best freeway exits and street corners. And if you weren't in my union, we'd get you off that good corner and put one of my people on that good corner. And hell, if you wanted to start some smack about it, hell, I'd load you up in the car and take you to the next town over, and drop you off. I'm just saying, Panhandlers Union. I'm thinking about it. Um, I'm a very industrious person. There ain't nothing I ain't thought about to make money. Um, CJ Hudson, my buy says, side note, is DIY good after the plunge? I haven't factored any receivables yet, if that tells you anything, you dumbass. Oh, yeah. Killians, thank you for dropping the 50. I appreciate you. Gary Bates made it in. I see you had a new video earlier, Gary Bates. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I saw you had it. I'll get over there. Tom's in the house. What up, Tom? Mike Nine Toes in the house. RGB channel member in the house. Thank you very much. This Trucking Life says doing the same thing, sending it to that tiny corrupt country that has no chance in hell sounds better. All I'm saying is we could be using the money here. Yes. We could give the money back to the taxpayers. Here's three things we could do with the money we send to Ukraine that would be better off. Number one, give it back to the taxpayers. Number two, pay it on our tremendous debt we have. You know what I mean? Whew, 34 trillion and climbing, baby. That's got some interest on it. That's $1 trillion a year in interest at 3% interest. Can you imagine if the U.S. had to pay credit card rates like I do? 20% on interest. Golly. Um, and I love it that in the U.S. we pay our debt with debt. That'd be like you going and paying your credit card with another credit card. It'd be like going and getting a cash advance off your credit card and paying another credit card with that. How long does that work, paying debt with debt? Let me tell you. In the past, it has not worked for long with me. Discover Card really gets pissed. um, but yes, spend it here. Spend it here. I mean, we're sending $50 billion to a country that's known for being corrupt. Um, you know, I'm just saying. You sound good. Thank you, Kelly. I was wondering about the desert. Okay, Pam's in the house. What's up? I ain't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciate everybody. 72 in the house, 36 likes. We're getting there. Jay Walk, good. You good now? Thank you. Yeah, sound good. Thank you. Yeah, I thought this Bluetooth was connected to this phone, but apparently it was still connected to this phone. So it is what it is. Reefer unit is killing me right now. I think it's running high idle, so killing me. $75 I put in it yesterday. $100 I put in it today. If you got an older reefer unit, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got like an older box, it might be time to come on with a new box. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really feeling it with this one. Yeah. Um, this string life says rant over. This country is going down fast. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are going on right now in this country, and I mean, it's not even political. It's just society. We have accepted a lesser, uh, you know, base, I guess you would say. It's like, people used to have common sense and courtesy, and now, no. When I get back home, I'm going straight down to Target and doing a smash and grab. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go down there still. I'm gonna go down there to Target and smash and grab 50 boxes of tampons so I can sell them at the flea market this weekend. Hey, man. They'll call me the Tampax Bandit. I'll be known for stealing them Kotex. Hollywood's in the house. Cash, the detention collector. Yeah, no doubt. I got 2 layovers, no, 3 layovers this week. It was just a week I couldn't. I okay, so I got loaded 22 hours late. Ran the load like a bat out of hell. Okay, I did, and I'm not saying this because I'm some badass. Because I'm saying this is a lot for me. Okay, some of you guys probably do this every week, but for me, I did 1,250 miles in 35 hours legally. Okay, straight getting it through a freaking tornado warning watch down in Mississippi. I show up and the guy was like, I don't know who told you to be here at 4 o'clock, but you're not going to get unloaded till like 10 p.m. at best. He's like, we got like 20 trucks ahead of you. And I was like, so then I go to my next pickup, which is 2 miles away, mind you. And I was supposed to have been there at 5 p.m. And that guy goes, I don't know why you're thinking you're late, because I showed up at 10 p.m. I was like, man, I'm late. Can I get loaded? Do I got late fee? He goes, your load's not even here yet. Your load's not going to be here till in the morning. So just chill. I was like, here we go, And then I picked that load up the next morning at 10 o'clock. The broker calls, says, can you deliver a day early? I said, yeah, I can deliver a day early. I'll get it. Whatever you need, I'll do it. I showed up Sunday morning. The damn place ain't even open. And they tell me they're not coming in to unload it. Yeah, that was my whole week right there. I do everything to get it there, do my job professionally. I'm nice to everybody. And then, you know what really got me? That broker on that last load, when I showed up on Sunday, I requested detention from them or a layover. And the broker got smart with me. And I was like, you were the one that asked me to show up a day early. I did it. What's with the attitude? So, yeah, the broker was like, sorry, I can't meet your high ass expectations. And I was like, I mean, are you bipolar? Because yesterday you was kissing my ass saying, can you get here a day early? Is there any way you can deliver on a Sunday? And I said, yeah, I'll be there in the morning. I show up, ain't even nobody there. I go back to sleep. I wake up at 8 o'clock, ain't nobody there. So I call the shipper, no answer. I call the emergency number on the shipper's door, no answer. So I wait around till about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, somewhere in there, get a hold of the broker, because I didn't want to be, I knew it wasn't going to there was no rush, but I wanted to let the broker know what was going on. And it was like, so I waited till like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I didn't want to wake nobody up. I didn't want to be a pain, but yeah. And then get an attitude with me about me doing what I was asked to do. Oh man, I was like, if I could come through a phone, if there was some Jesus prayer I could say, dear Jesus, please, please let me be able to go through the phone and snatch this boy up by the collar. It's getting smart with me on an email. Now who knows? I might get over there. He might whoop me real good, but I'm gonna tell you, I was fighting mad at that point. I was at least fighting mad. Where you be and what's up with these rates? I might have to sell my shoes and start wearing flip flops. Yeah, maybe that's why these boys wear so many flip flops. They can't afford a shoe. I don't know. It's all bad right now, though. There's no good where to go. There's no good where to wiggle in. Everybody's pulling everybody's rates down. Um, you know, um, I told my buddy about it. This when this started, he was new to trucking, and I told him, I was like, you better hang on because it's gonna be a rough one. And he said, well, we just got to outlast, these certain, uh, fly by night type carriers. And I told him, I said, that's the problem. See, we can't outlast the fly by nights because they're not doing maintenance on trucks. You know, they're not running legal. they don't have insurance, you know. And somebody the other day I was talking to about insurance, and I said, well, they don't run insurance. They don't have insurance. I said, what are you paying, $1,000 a month for a truck and a trailer, cargo, all that, you know? Guy's been in trucking forever. And he's like, yeah, I pay like, $1,100 a month or whatever. And I said, yeah. I said, now imagine, your competition doesn't pay $1,100 a month because they don't have insurance. And he was like, well, they got to have insurance. I said, no, they don't. I said, ain't nobody checking for that. Look at those news stories I do on Trucker News where that company had, what was it, 96 trucks. None of them had insurance on them. Like, these fly-by-night companies ain't running legal. They don't give a damn, you know? They just don't give a damn. So that's what you're competing with. And I can't give you a good, I can't give you a good scenario on that because there just isn't one. But the only thing I can advise is smash that like button. Hey, on 94 in the house, 40 likes. Smash that like button. Appreciate all my old timers that come through all the time. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the channel members. Thanks, Justin and Killians, for the super chats. I much appreciate that, fellas. That goes a long way. Gen Z says, how often do you lose a load for your trailer not being 10 years old? Normally, I don't pull a trailer this old. This is a 2012, and I never, because my normal trailer is a 2019 Great Dane. And then the last trailer I was pulling was a 2020 utility. And then I went and got that utility loaded for someone else. I was going home, and there was a load that the other guy couldn't pick up. So I went and got that trailer loaded for him, took it to the yard, and he took off with that trailer. And supposedly my 2020 Great Dane, or 2019, technically it's a 2020 year model Great Dane, but it's a 2019 manufacturer date on it. But normally I pull that, and that trailer does really good. It's a great trailer. It's got a Carrier 7300 on it. So normally I don't get into any kind of issues with having a trailer that's, not 10 years old. I mean, I pulled an ice cream load a couple weeks ago. I've been pulling this trailer for 1 week. I left out last Wednesday, and I left out with this trailer. So I've been pulling this trailer for 1 week. So it hasn't been brought up. Normally, I don't like pulling a trailer that's more than a couple years old because I normally take the same kind of stuff out. I do a lot of frozen food, multi-stop out of Minnesota, so I like a nice trailer. But on the back haul, I want to be able to pull whatever back. So, yeah, this one, high idle all day on a frozen food load. So, but yeah, I haven't lost any loads because of the 10-year thing. Because honestly, in the last 5 years, I haven't really pulled a trailer that's been more than 3 or 4 years old. JD Jeff says, big storm coming. Maybe it will cool it down. Ooh, I have to check into that. I hadn't seen that. I know I was getting some nasty weather down in the Mississippi the other day. Whew, that Gulf area, man, they get beat and abused down there. David Edwards, channel member of the house, hashtag finally, Scallow Eggs. Yeah, we're back. I took a week off, and then I came back, and I've been rushed ever since. So, haven't really had time to make any videos, haven't had time to go live. Really been struggling with it. So, I got to get caught up on my YouTube because, yeah, I took a week off. Rates just in the tank. I wanted to go home. I really wanted to run, but like I'm not a big fan of $2 a mile out of Minnesota. Cheers, everybody. That is water with strawberry flavoring in it. Killian's, I will be in Kansas City in the AM. Would definitely give you a holler. Yeah, give me a holler. I'll be up probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 o'clock. I got about 4 hours to ride. I want to get the majority of that done, and then I'm going to sleep the afternoon because I have a midnight delivery tomorrow. But yeah, give me a holler. JD Jail says Knox sensor error code on Cascadia says running richer but big MPG drop. Ooh, okay. Knox sensor error code on Cascadia. Says runs richer, but big MPG drop. Yeah. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's probably needing a NOx sensor, but could be something else. You just never know. Jerome Jones made it in the house. What up, Jerome Jones? Thanks for stopping by. He says, "What's up, everyone? Not much. Sitting here chilling. I should probably cut my APU on. It's kind of hot here where I'm at. What's the temperature here? 70 degrees outside right now. So, damn, I lost my place again. Every time you move away on this new YouTube setup, it freaking moves it away. Let's see. Mercy Mobile Maintenance JDGF failed knock sensor going to throw the DOC, DPF, and SCR chemistry out of whack. Will command too much fuel to the 7th injector and more. There you go. There you go. Nice to have a maintenance guy in here, right? Right. Thank you very much for answering and helping there. I appreciate that. Anybody helping out, man, around here, I appreciate you. I do. Because I know a lot of truckers, man, as soon as they get that check engine light, it's like, I'm about ready to sell this some bitch. I'm about ready to drive her in the river. oh, we put this baby right off in the Gulf Coast down there. Never look back. Work harder in the house. What up? Thank you for stopping by. 75 in the house, 50 likes. Everybody smash a like button for me if you can. It's not a requirement, but I do appreciate it. YouTube likes that, when people do that and whatnot. Um, David Edwards has found me a local food and drink establishment while having to stay overnight at Receiver. There you go. That's always nice. Joe Little's in the house. Says 4.99 super chat from Joe Little. Says, I've been driving around the Indiana toll road so much, thinking about selling my truck and becoming Amish. Thinking about becoming Amish. There you go. The Amish women, I'm not sure about that. How are they bathing enough for all the hard work they do? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't want to crawl into bed every night and smell like a goat barn. Of course, I'd probably be the one smelling like the goat barn, so I don't know. Um, yeah, go get it, David. Live it up, brother. JD Jeff says, thanks, Mercy. Yeah, no doubt. Thank you very much. Fixing it, sat it. Oh, hang on, we jumped. Um, fixing it, sat it, fixing it Saturday, Sunday, but fuel consumption is crazy bad. Figured it must be that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like having an oxygen sensor out on your car. It could be doing all kind of crazy stuff. Shannon Thomas Trucking's in the house. What up, Shannon Thomas Trucking? I was watching your live show the other day. I couldn't really participate because I was driving, but always enjoy those. Says, good evening, Cash and everyone from Missouri, or as I like to pronounce it, Misery. Currently getting a brand new set of steers installed. Wow, okay. Okay, dang, you put some miles on that truck. It feels like just yesterday you just got that truck. Oh, man. I mean, I feel the same way about this truck. Hell, I've already had this truck almost 3 months now. Like, damn. Covered wagons in the house. Howdy, what up? Thanks for coming by. Work harder says, what's the heaviest load you accidentally hauled? Um, I've scaled 45 with this truck here. Um, with my Cascadia, I could scale about 45.5, but this truck's got an APU on it, so about 45 is the most I can scale on this one. Now, when I was flatbed, I did the normal flatbed stuff, 48,000, something like that. But legally on this truck, 45. Mercy Magnus is JD Jeff. There is an inlet and outlet sensor. Got to pinpoint which one. Both expensive. Um, yeah, if you can change those sensors yourself, you will be better off. Um, hopefully they're not welded in there. But if you can go on eBay or online and get that, it's like an oxygen sensor wrench. If you can get that, you might change them out yourself. I did them on my Cascadia. I think they were about $350 each, but they're about $1,600 if Freightliner does it. So they're kind of I mean, you got to remove some stuff to get to them. You got to remove the fairing. You got to remove. You might have to. I can't remember if that heat shield's got to come off or not. I'm trying to think of where the NOx sensors are on the Cascadia. You may, I don't know, you might have to remove that heat shield to get to everything, but really all you need is that one, you know, I mean, of course, getting them out, you can use a regular socket wrench to get them out. You just cut the wire, but you're going to need the socket to get them back in properly. Shannon Hamilton says, yeah, that butt hurt cream may help with the pains of trucking right now. That's for sure. We are in a mode right now that is not a happy place. David says, let's talk mental health. As a newbie, I found it imperative to have home in order, makes road life much easier. Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't be sitting out here on the road stressing about what's going on at home. You cannot. It will. I mean, you're in a box by yourself out here. You know. I mean, if home is a mess, then you're gonna be crazy. I mean, yeah. Yeah, because there's not a minute you're not going to think about it. Because you're sitting here by yourself all day, just running scenarios through your head. Yeah, yeah, you gotta get that right. Hotbox Trucking says Cash Money Millionaire is a cutie. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Uh, as I told him the other day, the baby face killer. My son asked me, he goes, "Why don't you have any wrinkles, Daddy?" I said, "Because I'm a baby face killer." Oh man, I also talk more crap than anybody I ever known. We'll do through a code, but it disappeared. Yeah, if you're getting intermittent codes on that on those in and out sensors, um, I would go ahead and do them. If you've got the money while you're in there, you know, do the in and the out. The first time I had a knock sensor go out on the Cascadia, it was still under warranty, so they only wanted to do the one. And I asked the dealership, I said, well, what's the cost to do the second one? And the guy was like, well, if you're going to do the second one, it's like 400, 500 more dollars. And I was like, well, let the warranty get the first one, and then I'll just pay you 500, you know, credit card, cash, whatever, you know. Um, so that's the way I did that, you know. So just know whatever your warranty pays for, they're only going to pay for the broke part, you know. But if you can talk to the Freightliner or the dealership, you know, you might do a little better off. You might. Shannon Thomas Trick says David Edwards, absolutely. Homework balance is extremely important. Yes. Yes, you have to be in line with the house. Fate Trucking's in the house. Boom. Um, Mercy Mobile Maintenance says, JD Jeff, it likely went inactive but still failed. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I don't know why I was going to add a moderator. I'll get you as a moderator, Mercy. I really appreciate you helping out. Killian says, "Sup, Fate Trucking. He don't truck no more. He just in here. I heard he was going to remove trucking from his name. He going to become Fate Vacation. The Fate Vacation. Hang on a second, folks. I got to turn on this. Whew. Come on, baby. There we go. Cold. Lots of fan. There we go. Now we're cooking. Or maybe now we're not cooking. Yeah. Whew. I'm burning up. Sitting up here in the heat. Got an APU right back there that could be blowing that cold air on me. Let's see. Cheap Freight Haulers in the house. What up, Cheap Freight Hauler says, I like to show you what 50 billion a month can do. Just let me know when you would like to see me. I'll DM the routing number. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You show me 50 billion, man, like that's it though. Like they're over there fighting a war that we ain't got no business being in. Of course, the CIA, CIA and all of them got us into this because, they can't leave nothing alone. They got to go meddling in everybody's business, you know, just annoying. It's annoying. Boy, that instantly hit. Whew. Hell yeah. Justin Axford's in the house. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Did you get them tires, Justin? Um, no, the rich need to pay taxes. The rich ain't gonna pay no taxes. They're the one that own everything. They gonna make us pay all the taxes. Um, can you say propane and propane accessories? No, I'm not a Hank Hill. I'm more of a Bobby Hill. I've explained this to people before. My dad was more like the Hank Hill, and I was more like the Bobby Hill. You know, I love a fruit pie. Hell, I ate a fruit pie earlier today. I was eating a damn cherry pie. I probably still got the wrapper around here somewhere for it. You know, Bobby Hill, what a great guy, right? Right. Love that show, by the way. Love me some King of the Hill. Chief Ray Holler, Uncle Joe said inflation was down. He got it under control. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Don't worry about inflation. It don't match the narrative right now. Oh, man. Um, it says it's Justin's 20th super chat on a live show. Wow. Okay. Appreciate that. Uh-oh, what just happened here? Damn it, lost my place. Guarantee you lost my place. Let's see, there we go. We was right there. Fake Trucking 32 months channel member. Much appreciate you, bro. Sterling Wheels in the house. I'm here. Start over, Mr. Cash. Oh, you can't call me Mr. Cash. That's trademarked. I'm just Cash. I'm just Cash. Makes me feel old when people call me Mr. Cash. Mountain Biker says F taxes. Exactly. Exactly. Brandon says opinion on Vela Rambazakawamahima. I have no idea who the hell that is. I couldn't pick him out of a two-person lineup if I had to. If that's even a person, or is that some sort of political game they play? Grind and Pray, KB's in the house. There we go. Cash, hey brother, and chat. Evening, folks. Thank you for stopping by. Got a chance to meet a subscriber yesterday. I got to meet Jesus' name above all others. Seen that guy at a Quick Trip buying that certified diesel yesterday. Um, uh, he came up to me. I didn't know what to think, but because I don't get noticed that much. I ain't got that kind of reach. But I always like meeting people. It's nice to put the name to the face. You know what I mean? Like it's just nice to know what people are doing. I think this camper's gonna set up shop here at the rest area. Um, let's see what he's gonna do. He's looking highly suspicious. Oh me. Justin says tomorrow I'm on my way to Virginia. Damn it, boy! Must have got that real money. Benjamin says trust in God, brother. Yeah, I don't worry about stuff because that's what happens, man. You got to just have faith, That's where I come from with it. I don't worry about stuff. I don't get too worked up about stuff. It's gonna be the way it is. Um, you know, just what it is. Chief Fair Holder says 9.5 miles per gallon. Those are rookie numbers. 11.3 miles per gallon for me today. Damn it, boy. Whew, them double digits. That's what's up. Desert Oaks Pam says, Cash, do you have your speedometer when you switch to the super singles? Is the diameter the same? Yeah, the diameter's basically the same. There's not enough difference to notice. And how I know this is because my truck speed and my GPS speed are the same. And they were the same before. It's like the the truck's been about a half a mile per hour under what the GPS says. So like if I set my cruise at 65, the GPS might say like 64, 65, 64, 65. It'll go back and forth. So I know there's a little discrepancy there, but it's been that way since I got the truck. So, no, I haven't reset the speedometer. I don't think there's any reason for it because, um, you know, going by what the GPS says, it appears we're pretty much the same. So yeah, I know someone had said that throws off my dash miles per gallon, but I mean, if the GPS is showing the same speed, I'm pretty sure we're about the same. That one guy says, "How about them rates?" Yeah, whew, hot dog it, boys. We eating hot dogs out here. These hot dog rates right here. We went from steak down to pork. We went from beef to pork to chicken, and hell, now we in hot dog. We might be eating down potted meat before it's over with here. Grinder Price says, Chief Red Hauler, hey brother, everything going well? There we go. David Edwards says, hey Killians, drove over the Mackinac Bridge today. Damn it, boy. So it was open today. EJ Sims in the house. Thank you for stopping by. 66 in the house, 55 likes. Chief Red Hauler says, rode by Volvo North America headquarters today. They had one of the new trucks out front in orange, and it looked great. Are we saying we're going to trade in the new Kenworth on a new Volvo? Question mark. What you thinking? Let's see. See Hi says, just subscribe to your channel. Chris from Oklahoma. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Join in if you've got questions. If you've got anything to throw out there, throw it out there. We all about it. We'll try to help everybody as much as possible. Let's see. EJ in the house. Dirks D says caffeine rage. Cash deep breath, boy. No, I'm always high energy. Always got a fast heart rate. I do enough caffeine to keep a mule up all night. I really haven't done much caffeine today. I drink a Diet Dr. Pepper. That was way early. Let's see. I had two of these one energy drinks. They're like amino acid energy drinks, but they only have 100 milligrams of caffeine each. So for me, that's like nothing. But I thought I'd try that. They were okay. Dorrain HD says, it's these kids nowadays. Yeah, I believe it. Chicken Holler's in the house. What up, Chicken Holler? Climbed back in the truck today for the first time in almost a year and a half. It was like I'd never got out of one. Wow. Damn it, boy. Working Harder says new reefers are more efficient. How? Because the insulation is better. You know, utility trailers had a thing on their website that says on average, a trailer loses 5% insulated value, 5% per year for the first 5 years. So, and then it goes down a little bit after that, but that trailer just getting frozen and unfrozen, frozen and unfrozen, and riding down the road, more miles makes the seals not as good. That's how. And then the engine gets more hours on it, so the engine is not as efficient. That's what causes it. So you think a 5-year-old trailer has lost 25% of its insulated value, and that's what I'm dealing with this trailer. I don't think the engine, well, I know the engine isn't running as efficient as it could. I think it's low on Freon, number one. And number two, that trailer is 12 years old now. It's a 2012 year model, probably 2013, titled 2013, but it's a 2012 manufacture date. So the thing's 12 years old, It's probably got half the insulated value as a newer trailer does, and it struggles. Like during the daytime when the sun is out, it struggles. It runs hard. That reefer unit runs really damn hard. So, Ashley says, can trailer next to him, truck next to him was moving. It must have made the ground move or something. Ashley says, can I get a shout out? I'm a sub. Yeah, everybody gets a shout out here if you want one. I don't care. Shout out to Ashley for coming in, posting a comment. Thank you very much. Hit that like button for me too, also. Since because I'm very needy, you know. If I don't get that damn like button, sometimes you got to go up here to get the like button now. You got to hit that thing, and then it'll show up down here like. Oh, I didn't even like my own video. Damn it, look at me. Cents per mile says, do they make all electric reefer units could recharge batteries while plugged to a truck? I don't think it would charge enough batteries. They do make electric reefer units, but it takes a lot of electricity. I used to pull a Nestle trailer that was a hybrid. You could plug it in because Nestle, you know, the trailers sit on their yard a lot with frozen food on them. So instead of using diesel, they run a cord out there and hook them to them. But they use a lot of electricity. Um, and I don't know the specific numbers on that. I don't think the truck would make enough just with one alternator. You might have to like have your own separate alternator just for the trailer. Mike Hawk says, "Is that unspeakable but odor? That is that unspeakable but odor." Um, yeah, 2012 is a pretty old trailer. This is like a backup for the backup. We normally don't pull this trailer unless it's like a have to. It was just either like some trailers were at the shop, some trailers were getting, you know, brakes put on them, and I needed a trailer like then. So they were like, grab that trailer. And I was like, oh, not the leftovers. I got the leftovers. Um, Jackson House, people are insane. I'm a diesel mechanic and I hear drivers going through this every day. It's ridiculous. Yes. K Whopper Kids in the house. What up, man? Says, is $3 a mile, all miles reefer good right now? Yeah. Yeah, it's damn good right now. Big smell in the city. I ate a whole tray of Nanimo bars last night and I shit myself. I sheet my pants. Oh man. Well, join the club. I mean, it happens. What'd you learn? That's the main thing. Mercy Mobile Maintenance is they running 5 deep in the sleeper with no CDLs and a hole in the floorboard. Yes. I would recommend don't cut the hole over the drive shaft. That's just horrible. Geo's in the house. Geo, unspeakable. Yeah. I did a news story a while back of a company that literally was involved in a fatal crash. And then 10 minutes after their driver called and said, hey, I've been involved in a fatal crash, they called the insurance company and tried to get insurance after the wreck. Like the insurance company's not going to notice that when they get sued. Be like, the accident happened at 3:15 and you called me at 3:25. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know? Alex Foley is in the house. Says, how's it going, everybody? Just bought me a 2019 579. Pick it up on Friday. Going to be hauling hazmat tanker. Good job. Good job. Geo says $3 a mile. I wish. Yeah, I had a good week last week if you factor in all that detention. You know, that detention brought my average up probably 50 cents a mile. But, you know, it's like I explained to that one broker. That detention is not given. You know, a layover is not give me money. You know, at $250 a day for layover, it's not a gimme. You know, $100 a day in trucking insurance. And then I got to run the reefer for $50 to $70 a day. So there's 175 of it gone right there. Not to mention, my other business expenses. Okay, now we're at 200. There goes a yellow truck. There goes another yellow truck. They must be heading to the auction. But, by the time we just do some flat, easy, quick numbers, 200 of that 250 is gone. And then what? I get $50 for a day of my time. I'm away from my kids for 24 hours for $50. I think layover pay should be $500 a day. I do. Because honestly, it's the only thing, it makes it worth it. At that point, I could at least get $150, $200 a day to the house, which, by the time you buy groceries, rent, phone bill, electric, water, all that, $200 a day is gone. Tamla Moore says, there's a still Turtle Island. The hunt is on. Okay. Cheap Freight Hauler did 283 all miles last week. That's pretty good. Jack says, congrats on the 579. Yeah, no doubt. Glock Dookie. Glock Dookie. Tell me you're 12 years old without telling me you're 12 years old. Am I right? Let's see. Shalom. Okay. How's the lot lizard out that way? If you can find a lot lizard in this market, I had a woman today piss me off. And it wasn't because she was a woman. It's just because what she done. She comes up to me at the truck stop, and I think she's like possibly a lot lizard. Kind of give me the lot lizard vibe. But she was just hanging out behind the truck stop, sitting on a milk crate. And I went in the truck stop. I refilled my cup. I got me a cup, and I come out the truck stop. And she comes up to me, and I was on the phone with DIY when this happened. So she comes up and she goes, "Do you have a USB-C charger I can have?" And I said, "No, because I got kids, and if I'm giving away something to somebody that I don't know, that's money I could have been taking and spending on the kids. And I don't have any extra chargers because chargers go bad, and the extra one I have, I need. I don't give away nothing. You know what I mean? I just how I am. You know, I'm sorry, just how I am. So number one, she gets out of this. She gets out of this guy's Peterbilt, which I'm like, number one, you should have just made some money, so you go buy your own damn charger. So I was on the phone. I was walking, and she goes, "Do you have a USB?" And I saw her on my peripheral, and I tried to just keep walking. She comes up and she's like, "Do you have a USB-C charger that I can have?" And I said, "No, I do not." And she said, "Please, blah, blah, blah." She started in on that. And I said, "No, thank you." And I just walked away. And she goes, "She's wow." And I turned around. I was like, "I don't owe you nothing. Like, why do I owe you something? They sell them in the truck stop. Go buy one." I said something to that effect, but I don't remember exactly what I said. But yeah, I don't owe you nothing. Damn, go in the truck stop and buy yourself one. Like, come at me, get mad at me because I won't give you something. Like, shit. Better recognize. Yeah, catching attitude with me, you might catch 5 upside the head. I'm just saying. Hexy, do you know Gabe Horn? Yeah, I think I went to school with that guy. Edward Adams says, I use OTR diagnostics on my 2022 Peterbilt 579, and I've had to use it about 5 times in the last 12 months. Saved me from going to a dealer every time. There you go. I have a cheaper version of that. I bought it for that Freightliner. It didn't work well, but I will say this: these pack cars, do not tell you the codes like the Freightliner does. The Freightliner will tell you the code on the dash. With these PACCARs, you need something to get into that software to tell you what's going on. So buy something if you get a PACCAR. Either buy the OTR or buy that one that South Georgia Hotshot talks about, that Ansel. Or I bought mine's a Nexus or something like that. I bought it on Amazon. Let's see here. But yeah, I don't highly recommend the one I got, but I mean it does read the codes and do the things I need it to do. Um, let's see which one I got here. Uh, this link go. I got this one. Here's a link to it if anybody wants to go look at it. That link's from Epic Trucking Fails, everybody. Epic Trucking Fails. If you guys don't know, Epic Trucking Fails got demonetized because, I said and did some things YouTube didn't like. We will be back, though. They didn't take the channel down. They just demonetized it for 3 months. So I've been putting some short videos out over there, but I'll be back to regular videos come May. We'll be back at it. We're gonna kiss the ring. That's what YouTube wants. Kiss the ring, and they'll let you back through. Um, let's see. Leader one says, "Hello, my name is Isla." Sorry, horrible names. Um, I'm from Uzbekistan. There we go. I've heard that before. That's how I know that. There's no way in hell I would have known how to read that. I'm illiterate, by the way, if you guys don't know. Highly illiterate. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Rig Pigs in the house. Overall, how's the APU treating you? Love that APU. Oh, that APU is the best. I'm a hot guy, like I'm just hot natured. I'm overweight. I got all this extra padding on me, so it makes me hot. And I love the APU. Number one, it keeps the batteries charged. So when I run my inverter, I don't have to worry about, cutting the truck on and running it. And it's been good. When I first got it, I had a little bit of trouble out of it. It needed a fuel pump, thermoking and them damn fuel pumps. But I did the fuel pump and went ahead and serviced it while I was at it. And so I did an oil change, new fuel filters, new air filters, and put that fuel pump on there. Cost me about $800. Not happy about that, especially considering I just bought the damn thing. But it is what it is right now. I mean, I'm sitting here, ice cold air coming through that gap right there. Definitely got it cooled down in here from where I was. So um, happy about that. Definitely happy about that. Let me see here. Lost my place again. That's what I do. That's what I do. Taylor, I get a shout out. Yeah, shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Taylor. Hit that like button for me, Taylor. Little Joe says, there's a new Zero Breeze model coming out, double the BTUs. Yeah, I saw that. They contacted me about it. I don't know if I'll get one or not. Um, if they would offer me one, I might do a giveaway. You know, um, I thought about reaching out to them about doing a giveaway on it or something like that because, you know, those things are nice. I'm not going to complain about it. Last year, I used the hell out of that one I had. I've still got it. It's up there on the upper bunk up there. Um, just no real need for it right now with the APU. Justin Axford says, well, without the hole in my intercooler, I should be getting some better fuel mileage. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Justin Axford, he doesn't he doesn't mind having a screw in his charge air cooler, I guess. Jack says, "Hello, Justin. I've seen it so many times. Yeah, it's for sure. I think it was about two summers ago. I had a crack in my charge air cooler, and man, I'm telling you, when you ain't building good boost pressure, it makes a hell of a difference. Hell of a difference. Um, if you don't have a if you don't have a boost gauge, um, you should definitely get one, or like a scan gauge or something like that. I was trying to find this one I used to have. I don't know if that's for diesels or not. Automotive computer fuel economy digital gauge is black. Scan gauge 2. Scan gauge. Oh, let me put diesel in there. Diesel. I need diesel. No results. Damn. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I used to have a scan gauge in the truck. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're really helpful. Trying to find one that's for diesel. Scan gauge diesel. But yeah, boost gauge. You almost got to have a boost gauge in your truck. You really do. Um, there you go. Scan gauge D. Oh, that ain't what I was trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Copy a link. There we go. Yeah, if you don't have a boost gauge, check out that Amazon link there and get you a boost gauge. That's a scan gauge. You just hook it into your truck. And I had one when I had my T600. You definitely want to drive by the boost gauge. That's where the money's at. Um, let's see here. Where was I at? Where was I at? Chief Rahal says Falcons got him a quarterback. If you want to call him that, I cannot believe. I'm going to tell you the most overpaid person in the NFL has got to be Kirk Cousins. This mug has made $250 million in his NFL career and has won what? What has he been on? 3 playoff games and lost all of them? Oh, man. I swear to God. He's coming. Falcons are going to pay that guy $45 million a year. And he just came off a damn Achilles heel injury. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I'm not a fan of Kirk Cousins. Never have been, never will be. He's overpaid for he's a game manager. He's a game managing quarterback. He's not a winner, you know. Um, but yeah, good luck with that. Sniper Monkey says, "Do you support the GUH movement?" Woo, the guh. I'm all about guh. I don't know what the hell that means. Chief Ray Holler says, "Maybe add a Volvo alongside the KW." Ooh, yeah, run that by the missus. See how she goes on that. Hunter says, "I quit sugar drinks and the weight is falling off." Yeah, that's it. I don't drink sugar drinks. I haven't drank a regular soda in probably 20 years. This is strawberry flavored water. Yeah, good for you though, Hunter. I'm glad the weight is falling off. I'm having trouble with the weight falling off. I eat too damn much. What it is. Eat too much, eat too often, eat the wrong things. Check, check, check. Paul Harris is in the house. What up, Paul Harris? Can't find the thumbs up for this video. It's different from the previous watching on my phone. It is located in the 3 dots in the top of the screen up here. You can hit this stuff down here too if you want. You can hit one of those hearts. Let me drop the phone real quick. You got to go up here to the 3 dots, and that ain't what you want to do. 3 dots right here, and then the like button is right there. Right there. I don't know why YouTube has to hide the like button on me. But, yeah, exactly. Let me click my logbook real quick. I forgot to go off duty or sleeper burst, so let me go change that. I'm sitting here on duty. Sleeper burst, save, yo. And then I like to log out of the truck when I'm done for the day. Log out the truck. That way the logbook ain't sitting there just killing my phone battery, you know. Let's see here. Oh, I cut the brightness down. That's what I did. What in the absolute hell is going on right here? Let's see. W7 Vader, you converted me to super singles. There you go. 9.8 mile per gallon since my last fuel up. Yeah. You know, just remember though, just remember something negative about them. Every time I bring up super singles, well, you know, you can't limp that truck if you blow out a tire. Well, hell, I don't ride down the road with blown out tires anyway. If I have a blowout, I'm gonna do the same thing I do with a blown out super single. I'm gonna drive it to the safest spot I can pull over, and I'm gonna pull over and have somebody bring a tire and put on the damn truck. Because when you ride down the road with a blown out tire, I mean, I hate that I have to explain this to truckers. When you ride down the road with a blown out tire, you can take out airbags, you can take out shocks, you can take out mudflap. You're doing more damage than you're helping, but whatever. You know what? Let me put it, don't get super singles. Don't do it. Please to God, don't get super singles. Me and WCF Invader will sit over here and make all the damn money. Paul Harris says, I found it. It's in the triple dots. Yes, sir. There it is. Garrett says, bro, please pay attention to the road. How? Come on now. With both feet says, Chicken Holler, welcome back. Yeah, it's good to see Chicken Holler. You know, you don't have to be a trucker to come in and hang out with us, too. But I know how it is when you got a house full of kids. You know, you got more important things you'd rather be doing. I was telling a buddy of mine today, I said, I'm going to tell you right now, I said, there ain't much else I'd rather do than just go home and you know, be stupid and watch YouTube videos with the kids and play games and, you know, like I just that's all I care to do. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I'm getting to that age where the real fun's in the little ones, you know. I mean, you know, they say things and do things that hell it's better than about anything you're gonna see on TV, in my opinion. Sadie Lawrence is in the house. What up, Sadie Lawrence? Panda Poets in the house. God bless. Yeet yeet. Okay. Justin says, what up with both feet? Sorry I didn't make it to breakfast this morning. Ouch. Bowles, do you use telematics? I don't know what that is. Work Harder says, show more sprinkles, super singles. Yeah. Um, yeah, I was talking to Justin about super singles yesterday. You know, if you can find them, they're the right deal. You know, I've often said if I bought a truck with duals on it, I probably would just leave the duals on it. But I had a set of recaps that I wasn't crazy about. I wanted them off, and I had a deal where I could, you know, basically get rid of the duals and get a set of super singles put on. So I went with it. You know, it was just honestly, it was bad timing financially, but because I had a lot going on at the time. But at the end of the day, that's usually when the opportunities hit. You know, when you're least prepared. So I just went ahead and did it. With both feet says, just getting back to Boise, dropped the truck off in Jerome for a wet kit. Damn it, boy, going wet kit on it. Tip X is in the house. Marty St. Amour, Could you imagine people in 100 years from now? No, no. I mean, they'll all have the Google chip and, you know, all that good stuff. Uh, got us, got us one that don't know where to park here. Hopefully they'll figure it out. Looks like somebody moving. You know, when they pile their stuff in their car and they go park at the rest area to catch a nap, she's gonna shine her bright lights right in my face while she's doing it though. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. But no, I can't imagine people in 100 years from now. Timothy Little's in the house. Don't you owe me $5? God dang, I owe everybody. I owe everybody under the sun, dog. I lent you a gallon of diesel once. That sounds about right. Timothy Little, maybe, possibly. Um, you never gave me back my diesel. Damn it, yeah, probably. There's probably some truth to that. Since for Miles says, get used to people asking for free stuff. That's the Peterbilt life, bud. I don't think she knew I drove a Peterbilt though. That's just the thing of it. She just come up to me and I knew she was gonna come up and ask for something. You know the type. Just like, oh, the world owes me something. And I was dodging her the best I could. I was talking on the phone, walking straight line to my truck, and I seen her coming up out of the peripheral, and I was just ignoring the hell out of it. I was just chugging along. And then she come up, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, and I'm like, I'm on the phone, like I'm talking here, and she was like, do you have a USB-C charger I can have? And I was like, no. And then she started in on it. So, well, please, and this, and I'm like, I don't have nothing to give you. Like, go in the store and buy one. Hell, you're at the Loves, go in there and buy you one. They sell them in there all day. Buy them like I did. Every damn one of them in this truck, I paid cash money for. You know, ain't a damn soul gave me none of these. I got one that came with my phone here, but let me tell you, I paid for that one. I probably paid the most for that one if you broke down the numbers on it. Let's see. Oso says, "Hey, Daddy, what up? Epic Trucking Fails." There's a link um, to hell. What was the first link for? I don't even remember. The code reader thing. Now that one, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. You can click on it. You can look at it. I don't highly recommend that one. It does not do emissions resets, and that's why it's under $200 because it basically just reads the codes for you and tells you what the codes are, and it resets very few codes. Like, because most codes don't need to be reset. Most codes need to be fixed. Um, I used to use it to reset. My Freightliner had a problem with the fuel gauge, and the fuel gauge would fall to empty, and all of a sudden, throw a code for fuel level sensor bad or something. I'd use that little sensor or that little code reader to reset that. It'll reset stuff like chassis, electrical, stuff like that, but it won't do regens. It won't reset regens, nothing like that. So, like I say, I don't highly recommend that one. J Pro Certified says, you find an independent tech with J Pro and you will save tons of money. Yes. Um, where was I at? I was somewhere, I think in Alabama, and I needed a mechanic with J Pro to read. It was Pennsylvania. I needed to read, a certain code. I needed a J Pro, and it's hard to find an independent guy with J Pro. It is. Um, I think they have it at my shop where my company's at. I know they've got the Freightliner, they've got the Peterbilt, PACCAR software. I don't know what else they got because I don't deal with anything else. But cents per mile says, I got more miles turning down solicitors in the party row than you got rolling down 80 with your flip flops on the dash. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got more miles rejecting bums trying to get charging cords than you got circling the lot at the Iowa 80. Come on. Oh, Chief Ray Holler says, Cash, you can't get over the air package from PACCAR for 200 years. Get you diagnostics and software updates. Okay. Cash, you can get the over-the-air package from PACCAR for 200 a year. Can I buy that post, or do you have to get that from the factory when you buy the truck? Because I'm going to look into that. That seems like a good deal for $200. Let's go. I show my cab report to my insurance guy today, and it helped me make a case for lower insurance rates. There you go. That's smart. Um, there you go. There's the scan gauge D. Um, if you don't have a boost gauge, the scan gauge is one of the cheapest ways to get a boost gauge. Not only that, but you'll get other things from, you know, basically any readout that your truck can give, it will read it. It'll read your boost. It'll read your, all your, like if you don't have temperature gauges, it can be temperature gauges. I used to love the scan gauge D. You could set it where it had four like different readouts at one time on it. And I would have my current miles per gallon. I would have my boost gauge, and then I would have like my pyro temp, um, or manifold temp, or whatever it was called, um, and something else. But those are great things to know going down the road, And I just velcroed it to the dash right in front of the steering wheel as I was going down the road. It's because this is on older trucks, Now you got most of that stuff on the dash. But this was a 2007 model truck, so it didn't have all the fancy displays that we have now. But I just mounted that scan gauge right up top here, and I drove by that boost gauge, just like now. In my truck now, I have the Peterbilt infotainment system thing here, and I have digital gauges on that. And I always, like, whenever I'm just riding down the road, I always put the boost gauge up on the big display. That way I can see the boost gauge like out of the corner of my eye, you know. And I know, like, when I'm pulling a hill, if I'm not getting up to like 30, because with the MX-13, you want to, full pull, you want about 30 psi on that manifold. And I watch it, and then float that pedal a little bit when I'm going through the rolling hills. Bose agreed. Thank you. The Hicks family 813. Hello. Thanks for coming in. We got a lot of new people in here tonight. YouTube's pushing us out. If everybody could hit that like button for me, I would much appreciate it. If you're watching on the replay, thank you very much to the replay gang. DIY was going to try to be here tonight. I talked to him earlier, but he had family obligations. And as we all know, family obligations are family. I mean, you got to do it. You got to do it. Hey, dudes in the house says, what's the deal with Russell Wilson? I think Russell Wilson is coming to the end of his NFL life. And I think he asked a lot from the Denver Broncos, and they gave him a lot, not just money, but other things. And he, to me, I read an article the other day. I'm not even big on the NFL, but I did see a thing about Russell Wilson. It got me, because I always thought he was a good player. I liked the guy, but he wanted like special training staff with the Broncos. He wanted his family to be able to come and train with him at the Broncos facility. He didn't want to train with the team. He wanted to do all, and I'm like, when you're the leader of the team, you've got to be in there building morale with the guys. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to be showing them that you're the leader. And I think for the kind of money they paid him, he wasn't a leader. And it showed on the field. That's why he got benched, because, results. And when you pay people like the NFL gets paid, you got to have results. Um, just kind of what it is. Do you enjoy trucking, Hicks family? I do, for what it is. I I enjoy the job itself is okay, but the time away from home is rough. That's my big discrepancy with trucking is Being away from home, it's a bummer. I mean, it is. It's just it's rough. Marty says Ghostbusters comes out with a new movie this week. Wow, I didn't know that. George Cruz, are you driving a Peter? No, I drive a Peterbilt. Oh. Super singles, heavy tire to lift. Yes, they will break your back. They will sure. Hicks family says I'm coming to be a trucker. Um, it's a mindset. You got to get your mind right, get your family prepared for it. Um, it's not for everybody. It's not. Um, got to make that money. Okay, one pick, six drop last. One pick, six drop tonight. Whew. Gotta go make that money. All right, have a great night. Yeah, appreciate you coming by. Appreciate everybody coming by. Thanks for hanging out at the Truckers Lounge with me today. Jason says, do you ever cut a fart in a chick's face while you're doing it? Mm, 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 mm. I'm not that limber. I mean, honestly. Chief Ray, I-84 is closed, Ontario, Oregon, westbound, according to the road signs. Ooh, damn it, that sucks. Chris, excuse me, Shayas says, lost crown game of the year. Prove me wrong. Okay. I can't do that. Marty says, I was trying to invent something breakfast ice cream. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. The Hicks family says, what's the best trucking company out there? It depends on what you're looking for. It does. I can't tell you the best. I can't tell you the best, honestly. You're going to have to find it for yourself. And sometimes that's a painful journey. It is. Packard Solutions. I will definitely look into that. Thank you. Available for 2017s and up. Okay. Yeah, I get mine connected to Wi-Fi. So I guess I could do that. Marty says, what do you think about these roundabout traffic circles? They're getting a little wonky. Yeah, boy, Minnesota and Wisconsin's loving the traffic circles. They are just putting them everywhere. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't like how it shifts my load. It's like it's a hard turn, and then sometimes it's a hard turn back. And I'm not a fan of that. Shifting all the weight back and forth like that. Says for Miles, says the Hicks family, I hear yellow. Oh, no, yellow's horrible. Don't go there. Just got hired at Werner. Are they pretty good company? Werner, good starter company. I mean, all your starter companies are going to be meh. Get you 6 months, get you a year in, learn the business. If you really want to do this, learn it. Take the time, learn how to back a trailer, learn how to maneuver the truck in a responsible way. And then after 6 months to a year, if Werner is not what you thought it was going to be, if they haven't got you a dedicated run, if they aren't getting you home like you need to get home, then you got to go find something better. But I'm going to tell you right now, going from, if you got 3 months of experience and you go from Werner to Schneider, there's no difference. You're just changing the color of the truck. If you go Schneider to Prime, you go, Werner to US Express or, whatever to Swift. Big companies are all the same. You're not going to do any. So stick with one for 6 months or so and then try to look around, maybe even a year. That'd be my recommendation. Dan's Hotshot Trucking and Outdoor Adventure says, with both feet, Trip Check has pics of the truck with a turbine tower section on its side. A turbine tower section on its side. Damn it, boy. With both feet says, Cash is live. Sterling is in the chat. DIY is busy with family. I wonder why Adam Bennett hasn't been here. I think you're onto something there, buddy. I think you're onto something there. Correct. Marty says weather is getting nice enough to open up the convertible tops. Yeah, we were in the 70s here today, middle USA. Biggie Cheese, who wins in a twerk off? Woo! Ah, 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 ah. Love me a twerk off. Caleb says, how do I tell this girl I like that I have ED? ED. Oh, bro, they got a million ways to cure that now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, are you talking about an electronic dance addiction? Muhammad's in the house. Anybody else in Kansas City woke up to truck shaking? 3-inch hail. Damn it, boy. Amber alert message. Tornado warning in the area. Stay safe out there. Damn. I got to check the weather, dog. I had no idea it was coming like that. With both feet says, okay, Dan's usually when they close all traffic, it's a hazmat spill. Yeah, I had that in Memphis the other day. They rolled a tanker over in Memphis the other morning, cost me 2 hours of my life because there was no way to go. The 55 bridge is closed, and then that closed 240. What are we supposed to do? Drive all the way down Nashville and go? Oh, man, I was mad at that one. I was mad at that one. Marcus says, how can I tell a trailer tire is flat? I kicked them, but honestly can't tell the difference. I'm just a yard dog. With a tire gauge would be a good way to tell. Um, since for Miles says I'm starting my own soda company called Yellow Surge. Guaranteed full of disappointment. Oh, me. Shannon says, oh, yeah, brand new Bridgestone, 16 ply. We good for the next 11 to 12 months. Did you put balance beads in there, Shannon? Did you put Centromatics on there? Um, I'm a big fan of one or the other. Um, I used to keep Centromatics, but I'm kind of thinking balance beads now. I'm kind of getting persuaded by DIY and this balance bead crusade. Um, good tires though, 16 ply Bridgestones. Woo! How much them set you back? Hang on a second. We switched here. Hicks family. The Hicks family says appreciated. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Subscribe to the channel here. Um, you know, you can ask questions here. I tell you, a lot of experience in the house. Some of these guys have decades upon decades of getting her done. Um, AV says the mega company's owned by same people. Swift Knight, England Prime. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to find a independent big carrier anymore. Like Heartland between CR England, Heartland, and Swift. I mean, hell, they own basically everything. Um, damn it! Every time I scroll up, Captain Flatbed says, "Sup, drivers, and howdy, Cassius King. Hope all is well with y'all, heathens. Yeah, we're good. We're just chilling, hanging out tonight, trying to get caught up on some YouTube content. Been running hard the last week or so. Been making it rough on getting my YouTube out. I was at home for 7 days as well before that. So the last 2 weeks I've been out for home for 7 days, which I don't really mess with YouTube much when I'm at home, and then going out and doing these loads where it's like 12 hours to load it, and then I got to run like a scalded dog to get there on time to find out that there ain't even nobody there to unload it. And then I sit around and wait for 10 hours to get unloaded, and then I'm late for my next pickup, and then we repeat. That's Everload right there. That's Everload here lately. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Since for Miles says balance beads are like stripper dust. Woo! Tell me about stripper dust. Uh, little glitter, little glitter. Um, Balance beads are like stripper dust. They never spill. Some in the garage. Shit's all over inside the house now. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But I've had a little bad luck with Centromatics in the past. They're warranted for life, but I have had them wear out in like they get like the bends in the metal and stuff, and then the sand comes out or whatever they put in there comes out. They might going balance beads next time. Just thinking about it. Shannon says they balanced them and torqued. Got to stop back tomorrow to get torqued again. We have tire discount programs, $10.50 for the pair. Not bad. Not bad at all, Shannon. That's a pretty good price. Let's see. Good deal. Good deal. Where'd you get those put on at? Where they balanced them? Is that like an independent shop, or is that a big place? Because most of the time with a discount, you're going to be at like a bigger place. But you never know. I mean, sometimes you work out a deal with the local place. Johnny says Trump 2024. Ooh. We talking Ivanka? Just saying. I'm just saying. Are you saying me and Ivanka Trump are going to get married this year? Hot dang it. I knew my luck was looking up. Oh, yeah. I vote me and Ivanka 2024. I come out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. Shannon says Petro. Okay. They put the beads. Okay. Good deal. Yeah, that's a good damn price. So I gotta say, that's what, $5.25 for Bridgestone 16-ply steer tires. Damn, that's a good discount. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Kevin Flavin says I use balance bead. I also have my tires trued and balanced to the truck. Where you get that done at? I'm learning here. I'm trying to learn. Since for Miles says last time I priced tires at Love's, they wanted $1,000 for a dang drive tire. You got a deal for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget that DS Advantage card I got. That'll get you some discounts on tires as well. I think the last time I bought a steer tire was a Yokohama steer tire, and I paid mount balanced and everything. I think I paid right at $600 for that thing. I could have done a little better, but I couldn't get a hold of my discount people on the weekend to get like the company discount. So I had to buy that tire kind of in an emergency. I ran over a piece of metal, knocked a big chunk out of it. So, but yeah, that is a damn good price, I got to say. Hicks family, how long it took for get comfortable sleeping in the cab? I don't know. I mean, I don't remember. It's been so damn long ago. Um, February marked my 18th year at this, 17th year. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, like 17, 18 years. I don't remember much about the beginning of it. They'll make an origin story about me one day, like Wolverine. There'll be an origin story. Um, yeah. Nicholas, congratulations. Thank you for the congratulations, everybody. I'm about to head out of here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for an hour and 43 minutes. Boy, that time flies when we're having fun, doesn't it? I'll read any comments anybody wants to throw up right here at the end, but if not, we are out of here because I much appreciate everybody. Thanks for coming and joining me at the Truckers Lounge. I do appreciate it so much. Shannon says, we get Yokohamas for that. Keeps jumping on me. Hang on a second. Shannon says, we get Yokohamas for $4.40 each, but this TA didn't have them in stock, so I sprung for the Bridgestone. I hear they are worth the extra money. Captain Flatbed says, got to find a tire shop with a cutter, usually your local mom and pop places. Okay, I'll have to call Pomps there around me. I usually get my tires at Pomps when I'm at home, so I'll have to call and check with them. Long haulers in the house. What up, says Cash the Goat. Thank you much. Captain Flatbed says, got one Tupelo, Mississippi. Whoo, got to get out there, Bo. Hicks, thanks for having me. No problem. Thanks for coming by. Take care, all. Have a safe one, says with both feet, Captain Flatbed. Sense for Miles says, Hicks, make sure you check out Cash's store. You can't drive a truck without your orange shirt. Oh, damn it. P.S. Don't back into me. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it for a great live show. You guys are the best.